one, and we're off. Me 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 me. A solo. Me 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 me. To bring us in. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A solo. Me me me. It's just me. Me me me. It won't be though. It won't be for the entire episode here tonight. Pro Wrestling Sauce. I'm Josh O'Leary. What's up, everybody? What's up, Paul? I see you there in the chat, joining us here early. As always, good to see you. All right, Nate will be joining us here in just a moment. A little bit of a late start for him. I kind of warned everybody that I might be having a late start, that I might have a predicament here with the weather, because it stormed a big one where I'm at. So we had a nice, heavy thunderstorm, and it threw sticks and all sorts of leaves and limbs and branches everywhere. There is stuff everywhere, and very powerful. It wanted to make a tornado. Like, you could tell that sky, it wanted to make a twister, but it didn't. It came close, I guess, right, to building one up, but we didn't get one. It was a crazy storm. It's still going on out there. There's still lightning as we speak, but I think we're safe. We're safe enough to run the computer. You know, I wasn't about to run it in the middle of a storm. But here we are, Pro Wrestling Sauce. We're going to get into SmackDown. We're going to get into Raw. And we're going to get into WWE Night of Champions. That's right. Thou shalt not be worried about it being canceled. That is, I was never too worried. I was never too worried that WWE was going to intervene in any way. I thought the show was going to go off without a hitch. Maybe one or two people might get a surprise injury and not show up to this show. But nonetheless, it is still happening, so we are doing our WWE Night of Champion predictions. And as I get our intro sealed in, we're joined with Cowboy Nate. Cowboy Nate, are you there?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just adjusting everything.
We're getting an adjustment from Nate.
1 second.
And Paul says he can't be on long. He's got work tomorrow. Okay, Paul. Well, if you want to send in like your whole Night of Champion predictions, if you got to get out of here at a certain point, you can send them in, because I know you want to, for me to write those down for you. So I got my pen, and I've got my pad here, my yellow pad, right? We're going to write down the predictions here tonight on the Sauce. Paul giving a shout out to Nate as well. That's what's up. It's just me and Nate tonight, it seems. I didn't get word from Dirt, and I didn't get word from Jacob, who said he could be here. But, you know, the whole army thing, and we're not sure what he's got going on. I know that he's just up super early for some reason on Thursdays. He's up at like 3 in the morning. So that can't be any fun. But we're going to get into the Night of Champion predictions, like I said. I'm going to write them all down here on our pad, and I think we got enough here that it may matter, right? It may matter who wins or loses this one. I don't know. This card is kind of stacked a little bit. We've had some changes to the card recently, some recent changes, but we're gonna take a look at those as well. I'm always going to be here. Thank you, Paul. We appreciate your company. If you're joining us live here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're watching the playback, do so as well. We greatly appreciate it. Our podcast here is available on all podcast platforms. It's more of a show, but I guess when you're just listening to it, it's more of a podcast. It's on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, Amazon, anywhere you get your podcasts. Besides iHeartRadio, they don't.
Yeah,
They're
they don't
awful,
want us.
awful people. over there. You know, they heart radio, but they don't heart anything else. And it's weird. Radio died a long time ago. Like, you guys should love streaming, right? Dum dums.
Yeah. So we should try to get TNT because the TNT network just shipped off Shaq and them, so maybe we can get that TNT spot. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking
Okay.
about? You know how Shaq and Charles Barkley and that one guy, how their show ended? Do
Yeah.
you know this? And
Yeah.
they're moving to ESPN.
Wait. What? Shaq? They're moving to ESPN?
Yeah, so that
Oh,
NBA
dude,
show
it's
that they
going in
did.
the tank. It's gonna suck.
Yeah. So they're going to ESPN. So we should get their spot at TNT now. We should open the basketball games.
I don't want to talk about basketball. I mean, that'd probably be pretty good programming. Have me in there forced to talk about,
Basketball.
these people. Um,
Or what? Because there's nothing on TNT for wrestling. So I mean, we're forced to talk about
there
basketball at
should
that point.
be. AEW's
Yeah, it
on
used to
there.
be. Oh yeah.
AEW's literally on TNT.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well,
But
other than
there's
that,
there's no
other
wrestling.
wrestling.
Oh, look at that! Everybody's here. Everybody's
Oh,
here.
let me mute the YouTube. Let me mute the YouTube.
Oh hello. Oh, what's up, Paul?
Oh, hi,
Bird is
Paul.
here.
Oh hello, Paul.
Oh, hi, Paul. Yeah, it's like the end of the Jim Neutron.
Yep.
No,
All
Paul
right.
UK said, "Hey Nate."
Mm.
Nate's got
He
his
said it.
fan base.
He said it twice. He said it twice,
Yeah,
and
he
I feel
really
bad I
wants you
didn't
to
see the
know
first
that
one.
he said, "Hey, dude."
Yeah.
Well, actually, he said hi the first time, but he changed it up to a
Yeah.
hey. He's feeling more comfortable.
Yeah. He was feeling
Get a more
confident in it.
appropriate background here. There we go.
All right, yeah, there it is. Braun Hot Dog Breaker behind
Dude,
Nick
this is the
Steven.
funniest picture of Braun I've ever. I'm making this into
Ooh.
a reaction. Yeah, I'm making that into a reaction.
Oh yeah, then
What?
zoom in. If you zoomed in really fast on that and made it a GIF,
Then you're like, wow, 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 wow.
yeah, like the Mr. Krabs. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's that like? Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna try to explain it. Forget what I just said.
Gave up too early.
I was about to
Yeah.
describe a sound, but then I was like, nah.
Oh, yeah, it's like describing a color.
Well, I'm going to describe who all is here, and that is Cowboy Nate, Dirt, and myself, Josh O'Leary, all here for Pro Wrestling Sauce. I gave us a nice little intro, guys, nice little solo intro. I scared everyone thinking this was going to be just me talking into the mic with a lot of ums and ahs. You know how I
Holy
do.
cow. My cat just moved my DVD shelf. It's on like a swivel. And I thought there was like a demon about to kill me in my room.
That
For a
was
split second.
your first go-to was there's a demon in my room?
I thought I was going to have to
Destroyed.
fight it. I mean, I'm trained at demonology. We don't have to get into that. We're in the regular wrestling show, not the other show.
If I heard a small noise behind me, I would think that it's Peter Dinklage coming to kill me.
No, my brother has a friend over, and
Revenge.
there's dogs downstairs, so the cat's away in my room. And there's a DVD rack right next to me that's on a swivel, and she like spun it around.
Well, we're
If I
glad
heard her,
you're safe, Dirt.
No demon. I actually don't believe in that type of stuff, even though lots of other people do.
I believe in the
And,
demon Finn Balor.
ooh,
Mm.
no, the Prince.
I believe in the. Oh yeah, it was only Finn Balor. I was about to say the Beast.
Speaking
Beast.
of,
Brock Lesnar.
well, wrestlers, we got quite a docket here tonight. We've got SmackDown, we've got Raw, and we've got our Night of Champions predictions here. So,
Do you want to do? It sounded like. Did you want to do Night of Champions first predictions, or do you want to go into the other stuff?
I did not watch wrestling. I watched clips because I was
Uh-huh.
on vacation.
Yeah, which is fine. You don't really. I mean,
I seen the pipe
You
bomb
caught- you
promo,
kept up.
and that's all I saw.
Yeah.
All I saw was the pipe bomb promo, which I did call, but I think a lot of people called that. It was kind of the writing was on the wall for that one.
yeah, and I mean, you had to do it with the CM Punk.
It was
and
too
CM.
easy. It was too easy to
It's gonna
call
be the
that one.
last time they ever see each other. They're gonna do it. Yeah.
And I think that was the best. I think that's the best Cena's been
Let's start
during this
there.
heel turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I watched.
Yeah.
But I think this is the best Cena's been since his heel turn. We actually like got a believable promo from Cena. You were rolling your eyes. I don't think you believed it.
No,
Oh,
no,
oh,
I was actually swallowing.
oh. Okay. Yeah, we got a reasonable bad guy Cena, and not just like kind of
Yeah.
upset Cena.
No, this was good, Cena. I was watching this live. My reactions are here. If you don't trust the word I'm giving you here, you can check out my reaction. I was juicing up Cena. I was like, "This is awesome." I was actually wearing my. I didn't even realize I was wearing the shirt. Jake got me the hate, loyalty, respect. Throw the anti-hate, loyalty, respect shirt. I don't know with the.
Yeah, he came out with one already.
No, my brother bought a knockoff on the internet. Yeah.
I love a good bootleg.
Oh, dude, it's sick. It just says hustles,
You
loyalty,
get your
respect,
own.
and it has the no sign
Yeah, you
on
get
it.
your own.
Yeah.
I feel like you're a super fan if you're bootlegging shirts. I feel like you're getting something really nice and really niche.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad shirt either. It's like nice, smooth quality. But I was wearing that
100% cotton.
and I was watching. No, it's a polyester blend. It's nice.
I'm not a fan of the Yester blends. I like that 100%.
Goldberg is
100%.
going to win. There's C. Dinger. He's back. He unsubscribed last week and
Yeah, he was
mad
upset about the
our
Goldberg
Goldberg chat. But we'll get the Goldberg
Hey,
C.
look.
Dinger. Don't worry. Right now we're talking
Think
about
about
the
wrestling.
famous John Cena original written by him promo that he cut on CM Punk. Okay.
Well, okay, Punk definitely gave him that promo, but
Dude, guys, I posted a clip of me just like reacting to this thing, and people were like, this was so many people just came in there and were like, this is
You know
CM
that
Punk's
wrestling's
pipe
fake?
bomb. This
You know
is CM
wrestling's
Punk's promo, and I was like, dude, guys, I know.
is
know
it Goldberg versus Gunther coming up? Yeah, it is. Okay, I just had to make
But
sure that
John
was the right
Cena
match.
tweaked it enough to where it was really
Well, the whole
good.
okay, that
Yeah.
was the whole point, though. Like that was the entire point. I feel like
Yeah.
the whole point went over those people's heads.
It did.
The ones that are like, they're also the same crowd that's like wrestling's fake.
Yeah. It's like, they can't make up their mind.
The whole point of it was
you want to
that
get told it's the pipe bomb, and that it's
Cena's being a bad guy and stealing a promo from somebody and then doing that promo on them. That's like a heel move.
He kind of
in
messed
my
up
book.
at the end. Actually, he said
He
thanks for
stumbled around.
No, he said thanks for letting me use your promo, and I was like,
Yeah,
why do you
I saw
say
that.
that? I was like, why do you say
I
thanks
thought
for
that was-
letting me? I was like, that means you guys
No,
had a
it was
discussion
sarcastic.
beforehand about
No,
it, and
no,
you're kind of
no,
giving us
no.
the inside scoop. I don't like that.
I'll explain that. It's because he's saying letting him because he didn't interrupt him, and it's because he was KO'd in the middle of the ring. He was being sarcastic.
Yeah,
He said, "Thanks for not interrupting." Basically.
it's just John Cena's acting, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. It was just a poor choice of words. It was a poor choice of words. But yeah, I get what he was saying. He wasn't saying thanks for working with me on this. He was like, thanks for sitting there like a chump.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I did see something on X that someone said who did it better, and I'm like,
Well,
you
obviously
can't-
CM
you
Punk
can't-
is the original.
I would say you can't say that because
Yeah, you can't.
Cena wouldn't have this without CM Punk's.
Yeah,
So
there's no
it's not
argument
who did
there.
it better.
Also, you're not trying. I don't think the whole idea is to compare them one to one. I
Hold
think
on.
it's just like a nod to what's happened in the past.
Hold on, there is something here we can compare, guys, on who did it better. Who sold better?
Preach, brother. Oh, you know,
Oh, Cena?
Cena's the king.
Who
Cena's
sold
the king
better?
of
Who
talent.
sold? Yeah. I was
Say
gonna
what-
say, man, who sold
Say
better?
what you
Who
want.
sold the
Say what
table
you want
shop
about
better?
Cena.
Yeah, this
Say
was
what
a
you want about
terrible.
Cena.
This was
He's
terrible.
the best seller in the business.
Yeah.
Best seller in the
Punk's-
business.
The way Punk sat there on the table was just—it looked terrible.
It didn't look as
I feel like this
uncomfortable
shot-
as he possibly could, did it, Nate?
I like that I like how the shot had the Slim Jim logo perfectly
Oh,
right above
yeah.
Sam's head. Like it was like Tombstone.
yeah, people were. I think
was
people
like-
were getting annoyed at how many times I was saying the word Slim Jim because I just
Well, it was like a grave marker. It was like, here lies CM Punk, the Slim Jim man.
yeah. Well, dude, every time someone gets slammed on in the middle of the ring, I say right on the Slim Jim logo. I'm like, yeah. I don't know. It works for me. I don't mind it.
I don't mind all the branding stuff. I think it fits WWE just well. I think it works for WWE.
Yeah, and I mean it's been a
I feel
long
like they
time.
could have
Coming. It's
done, like-
2025, and
I was
I'm
gonna say-
surprised it just now happened. So
I was just about to say that. I feel like they could have done this 20 years ago probably, and it would be just normal now.
I thought this was going to come with the network.
But
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny that there's a giant Snicker bar in the middle of the ring and like
Yeah.
Morgan and Morgan belt and like I think all that's funny.
Dirt,
The
that's a
Slim Jim ladder.
concept you've made up. There's not a belt yet. Oh God, don't.
No,
You
they've
know what
just
I'm
been
saying though? The
they
Morgan and
had this,
Morgan belt would be sick.
Morgan Intercontinental
uh,
Championship.
Chad Gable did the Slim Jim ladder. It was like a
Yeah.
taller ladder. It
Yeah.
had Slim Jim. It was actually a sweet looking ladder. It was all red.
Yellow and
Slim Jim
red?
on it. No, it was just red, and it had the stickers
Oh, I
like
feel
on the
like yeah,
side.
if they did the yellow, it would be too Hulk Hogan-y.
Mm.
So yeah, just do the all red.
Yeah.
Yeah, this promo, guys, this promo was very good, and I was glad we got it. It just took too long, like you said, it took too long to get here with the heel Cena character. This is what we wanted from the beginning.
Yeah,
We
just a
finally got it
mean,
here, which was nice.
mean guy ruining wrestling. He's ruining your favorite promo.
Yeah, there's a few things that suck about it. Like it's a rushed feud here with CM Punk.
Well, it's all rushed because it all has to happen within 30 events.
Yeah,
It
what's
shits
next?
all over. It shits all over R-Truth's run and hype. It does.
Which I don't think is a bad thing necessarily. Truth can roll with that.
Truth can.
Truth
Truth
knows-
will be fine.
Truth
is
knows how
still
to
over.
right out.
So,
Yeah, Truth knows
yeah.
how to get out of this. I don't think that's
And
necessarily.
I didn't think Truth
that-
was going to have like a world title run or anything, but
No, and I don't think Truth wants to be on top. I think he just wants to be in the mix of what's on top.
Y'all brought our truth back.
in a serious manner. Yeah, not in a joking form.
Yeah, no more 24/7 Truth. Now, this is a true stat about our Truth. He has about 67 championship titles.
That's true.
If you include, he has more championship titles than John Cena does. If you include the 24/7.
Yeah, John Cena's a chump.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. Anyway, I'm glad we started there and just talked about that. Got that nice little bit because that was like the talk of the town, wasn't it? It was just the talk of the town. My only other note on it is that the shout outs, everybody was clamoring about those shout outs that John Cena gave because CM Punk famously gave a shout out to Colt Cabana, who he now hates.
The band? You talking
No.
about the band Colt Cabana?
No, that you're thinking of. You're just hearing the word cabana.
I'm thinking of a song.
Yeah.
Isn't that something that you sit underneath?
Yeah, it is.
yes.
Like a canopy, but it's
So
like
you're thinking of yeah, but Colt
Well-
Cabana is a wrestler.
Oh, I got it.
And
now.
him and CM Punk used to be friends, and now CM Punk hates him because CM Punk it will eventually hate. If you're his friend, he will eventually hate you.
Yeah. CM Punk seems like an insufferable person to be around.
Yeah. And
He's cool and all, but
No,
I don't think I'd want to be long
I
term
wouldn't say
in a
that.
friend with him.
I would say CM Punk's been a grumpy old man since the sweet age of 16, right?
Oh yeah. Once he had his first smell of a beer, he was like, "Get this out of my face." He smelled a beer once, and he was like, "I fucking hate the world.
Yeah, dude. He was like,
I'm from Chicago."
yeah, he was like
Yeah.
Eminem, but like straight edge, dude.
Straight edge.
Straight edge Eminem.
Didn't he like kind of
Skittle.
like? Didn't he kind of like popularize straight edge? Isn't he the guy?
Well, no, I mean, I think he put the idea of it into a lot of wrestling fans. Sure.
Yeah. I don't think that's a healthy lifestyle. I think that those are kind of the angriest people on the planet.
Oh, they are, dude. They're so mad. They need a beer.
Well, they don't. It's not even that they need anything. It's just like they just restrict their lives.
Bro, have you ever listened to the like straight edge hardcore music?
No, I don't really go much for hardcore music. I think
You
it
ever
all
listen to
sounds
straight edge
the
hardcore
all
music when you're
derivative.
wasted? It's pretty good.
same thing.
It's pretty good.
No. The only rock music I like is dad rock, yacht rock. Okay, I like a
That's
lot
the
of
same
rock
thing.
music.
What the hell
No,
is
it's
yacht
not.
rock?
That's
Like,
dad rock,
Beach
man.
Boys. No, because Nickelback's dad.
What now? What?
No, Nickelback's dad rock and Beach Boys is yacht rock.
Dirt. I hate to break this to you now, but they're playing Nickelback on yachts all the time now.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I like new metal, but I don't like. I don't like
What is,
modern day metal music. I think it's all derivative of
What does
each other.
yacht mean?
Yacht is a boat,
It's
like
a
a big
boat.
party boat for rich people.
Oh, like literally like
whiskey.
a yacht. Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
Yachty.
Sorry. Oh, I
Like
never
picture the
realized.
music. Picture the type of rock music you'd play at a yacht party. It would just be like Beach Boys and fucking Beatles. I mean, maybe not even
EDM.
the Beatles.
Little Boat.
No, I hate that. I can't stand EDM. I think it's good on a movie soundtrack, but in my earballs, I can't take it.
Yeah, I can't do it either. It's not my cup of Coca-Cola.
I think it's cool to like a movie sequence to have a little bit of the beeps and boops music, but just like sitting down and listening to Skrillex, nah.
I always thought it was good when you're
about
sitting
Queen?
down at your computer
Says Paul.
Queen's great.
playing Minecraft.
Yeah, Queen is good.
You said you would listen to EDM and play Minecraft?
Yeah,
I would listen to Dragon Force and Mine and Lumbridge.
it's just like it's
And I would just like mining real slow, and it's the fastest song in the world.
that's what
Hell
I'm saying.
yeah,
It's
dude.
good music when you're doing something with it. Like you don't
Yeah, I
need
get what
lyrics,
you're
just need like a
saying.
little
Dude,
beat.
that one hits
That's
right there.
fast
Listening to
paced.
some Dragon Force mining in Lumbridge, dude. Talk about a nostalgic feel.
Is that RuneScape?
No, I get it,
Yeah.
Nate. Though. No, I get what Nate's saying. You want that fast-paced, crazy shit while you're doing something slow.
Yeah.
Because you're multitasking, so you don't need like lyrics and stuff. You're just kind of just listening to something.
You know what I've been getting
as you're
into lately?
focusing.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I'm getting into that country, but not the new country, the old country,
Yeah,
like
no.
Fleetwood Mac and the
Dirt,
Chicks.
that's a gateway drug into new one. So you need to be very careful.
No, because I sampled Jelly Roll and I don't
I
like it.
sampled the jelly roll.
One, as a fellow person that listens to country, Jelly Roll's the worst one to base off country, like to base country off of.
Yeah. No, but I like the old stuff. I like the.
Nope.
Stuff that's got
I condemned it all. I said it's all bad.
No, there's
Nope.
two different genres in country. There's
Nope.
pop country, which is like what we got
Yep,
now.
it's
and then
bad.
there's,
If they
like,
put the word country in it,
It's
it
like-
returns bad. It means bad. It means bad music.
Okay, but you like Fleetwood Mac, you like the Chicks, you like Willie.
I don't like the Chicks. What the fuck? The Dixie Chicks, dude?
They're not the Dixie Chicks anymore. They're just the Chicks now.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no dicks in there.
okay. Yeah, that is offensive. You're right, Nate.
That's not what that was about. I like Leonard Skinner. You guys like Sweet Home Alabama?
Well, they're just Skinner now.
Yeah.
They got rid of
It's like-
they got rid of Leonard.
Yeah, they're not.
I mean,
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
tired
that
of
was a
his
good
shit,
movie.
dude. They said stop talking about Star Trek. We're tired of your shit.
I thought it was a good movie.
oh, dude. Speaking of Star Trek, I just picked up the first two movies at the thrift store today.
Nice.
If you guys
No,
if
yeah.
you guys like rock, you should check out someone called The Do.
The Who? I know the Who.
No, The Do?
No, not the Who.
The Do.
Everybody knows the Who. You know, there's two bands now called the Who. One's the WHO and one's WU.
Why would they do that?
Because there's some. I don't like the music at all. It's like throat chants. It's like. Like, it literally sounds like that.
They're just monk throat chants? Oh, sick.
Yeah. I mean, I think monk throat chants are cool, but I think this is just kind of played out music.
You find out it's actually Tony Shalhoub as monk doing
Mm.
throat chants.
He's like,
Yeah.
you know, how he does that flashback thing he does. It's been a while since I've seen Monk. I don't necessarily think he goes,
Dirt, you shouldn't admit to watching Monk.
okay, my grandma used to have Monk playing, and I used to stay with my grandma a lot. That was the only TV show.
God. This
She would
deteriorate is
watch
crazy.
Monk. She would watch Monk and Discovery ER. What's it called? Diagnosis ER. What's the one with Dick Van Dyke?
Dick Van Dyke ER.
Yeah, Dick Van Dyke ER. I used to think Dick Van Dyke was a cool guy because of his teeth. Because he had giant fake teeth and bleach white hair. And he was just a doctor.
He was just baby Billy.
Yeah, dude, yes. Yeah. He looked exactly like Baby Billy does now.
Yeah, all right, let's get back into the wrestling.
No, I didn't derail this. Somebody else derailed this.
Oh well, I mean,
wasn't
we all contributed, and it was a fine derailment. It was good conversation. That's what we do here.
Yeah, I'm blaming Paul because he brought up Queen.
Well, that was just in the middle of us talking about music.
He kept the conversation going. Paul kept the conversation
Yeah,
going.
he's a good guitarist. Check him out, guys. Okay, yeah, we will. I'll check out the Do. Okay, it sounds like a radio station early in the morning.
It sounds like
106.9 The Do.
Sounds like a
one-
Mountain Dew radio
One
station.
thing, one thing with the John Cena shout outs, he shout out Zack
Oh,
Ryder
yeah,
and
that's
Zack Ry-
okay.
and-
Yes.
He was doing shout outs. I missed this.
Hold on.
What was he
This
doing?
is what I was getting ready to say, actually. 'Cause
Yeah,
I was
this
like,
is what you were
okay.
getting into.
Yeah,
He was shouting people out.
Well,
No,
hold
not
on.
really, but
CM Punk
I
gave a
looked
shout
at
out
both.
to Colt Cabana. This is what we said, and then Dirt said, "Who's
Oh
Colt
yeah, yeah,
Cabana?" And then,
yeah. And I was like, I've seen that movie.
yeah. So it was you.
Well, you brought up Colt Cabana, the classic
Well, I'm
film.
talking about wrestling, the classic film.
I think I called it a movie or a song at first.
But yeah, dude, Colt Cabana was brought up by CM Punk. He broke the fourth wall by mentioning his friend who worked for a different company, and then John Cena mimicked this by giving a shout out to Dirt, to one of your
To me?
favorites. No, no.
He shouted out Dirt.
He said, "Hey, Dirt." No, he said, "Hey." He said, "Hey, Claudio Castagnoli, who is Cesaro." Right, Cat, and Dirt, you're always giving shouts out to Cesaro, so I feel like
Yeah, I
you kind
love
of stole a little
Cesaro.
bit of your thunder there. Who was the other one in the middle there? It was AEW,
Orange Cassidy.
a TNA star, and Zack Ryder.
Dude, Zack Ryder's the goat.
Well, no,
Get a
hold on.
shirt.
I got something to say about Zack Ryder, and that's one of the things right there, Nate. Is that as soon as John Cena said, "Hey, Matt Cardona," I said, "Oh my god." I said Matt Cardona is gonna make like 20 shirts out of this dumb shit.
sold 12.
Like he sold 12.
That's what I saw. I saw something. I don't know how.
Dude,
real-
there are. You
real
can
that is.
look up how much wrestler merch sells, and some of it is really low. It's like they sold 2 shirts in 3 years or something crazy.
Well, yeah, because Pro Wrestling Tees only prints it if you buy it.
Yeah.
So it's a print to buy. That's why their shirt prices are the way they are. That's why the quality of the shirts are the way they are. They're dog shit. It's a dog shit company, dog shit business. And I've only
Bring
bought
back
a few shirts from them,
embroidered.
and it's
Bring
they're not
back
very good.
embroidered merch. Bring back the embroidered machines. I want some embroidered merch.
Yeah, I like embroidered stuff too. Like if I do Slipper House hats, I want to do the embroidered ones, like your hat
Yeah,
is
like
right
the-
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that shit. That's the best graphics, I think. I'm not a big fan of the print-on stuff so much. More
But yeah,
the-
I didn't like the Matt Cardona shout out. I said that one was unneeded. He's just gonna ride this to the very end. All he's been, and
Yeah,
actually
sure.
we just had Kevin Owens go on the Cody of all things, the godforsaken Cody Rhodes podcast. And but he did have something very funny to say about Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder. He said, "Man, I love Matt." And he was like, "But I'll be damned." He said, "Does that dude not just like talk about how WWE should have signed him already all the time?" He's like, "Dude, we get it, man." Like, he said, "You call yourself the king of the indies, but really, you're just the king of wanting to get hired by WWE." And I was like, "It's kind of true. It's kind of a." I mean, that's kind of his character all the time. Is
Why is it
They
when I
should
type
hire
in Night of Champions 2025 C for card, it types in canceled? Was it
because-
canceled?
Well, it's in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, dude, they gotta get out of that country, or at least lean into the blood money shit. Not to get all geopolitical or not, but get out of there.
I don't know if that they'll lean into it. I don't.
Yeah, dude, have Rhea
I mean, they
Ripley
do.
show her
They
ass.
do lean into
Have
it. But it's not,
Have Rhea Ripley do the butt thing.
oh yeah,
in
have
Saudi
Stephanie
Arabia.
Vaquer come out there and do the devil's kiss on Saudi Arabia.
Oh, I wasn't
They're
even
gonna-
talking about that. I was talking about just
I was like,
the
they're
twerk. The
definitely
Rhea
not gonna be
Ripley
doing
twerk.
that.
Rhea Ripley
Oh,
twerk.
no.
I was talking about.
This is a Mickey James pay-per-view. All women are
Oh.
covered up from.
Well, okay. I saw
from neck
Becky
to
Lynch.
feet.
Becky Lynch cut a promo on Rhea Ripley for twerking. She's like, I don't want my daughter to see that. And I was like, whoa.
Should I buy a Hey Matt Cardona shirt?
No.
Should I give Zack
No,
Ryder
dude, no,
$33.49?
Do what your heart
No,
pleases.
he's only gonna get 23 of it.
Okay, but then there's only 23 of those shirts in circulation. That's a collector's item.
It's not a collector's item, dude.
It's not a collector's
that's
item
print
if
to
nobody
buy,
wants
buy a
it.
print, yeah.
It's not collector's item if nobody wants it.
Yeah.
There's a reason there's only 20.
Yeah.
No, we need more bootleg companies to up their quality so WWE can have some competition.
Yeah.
Because their shirts suck, dude. I see what John Cena and Logan Paul be wearing, and I'm like, those graphics are peeling off right in front of our faces.
Dude, Fanatics shirts suck. They make the shittiest. Didn't we just say this? Didn't y'all just say
we
this?
did.
They have
We-
the shittiest like
Yeah, we've talked about
cotton. Yeah, they're bad. My CM
Oh
Punk
no,
shirt
I like a good
sucks.
cotton. Dude, cotton shirts are
No.
my jam, but
They're like that thin cotton, like the cheap whatever.
like linen,
Yeah.
like a hand towel.
John.
Paul wanted us to get into Night of Champions. Or should we
Oh,
just tell
yeah.
him his predictions in the chat and we'll just get to it and he has to watch it back?
I mean, this is kind of how it goes here on this show too, because we didn't even start with SmackDown. I mean, at all. I mean, SmackDown was a good show. There's a lot of stuff that happened
Yeah.
there.
I
But
don't know
mainly, I
nothing
want to
about
talk about the
that.
King of the Ring semifinals that happened there. So I guess we can really,
Did
you
that.
know, and then you know what? Let's get in. Okay,
Oh, no, the
here's what we'll do.
semifinal
I
is
thought of it now.
semifinal.
I thought of
didn't
it
see
now.
that.
We'll get into Night of Champions, and with each match, we'll kind of go back and talk about how it got there, pretty much. You know, adding our sauce. Like when we get to Gunther Goldberg, I'm definitely going to be talking about Gunther cooking Goldberg on the mic. You know,
Sure did.
so
By the way, just saying, I think Seth had a good promo leading into the night, and Gunther had a good promo Monday.
oh, pull up the
I
card.
think. Yeah, I'm working
got
on
the
that
card.
right now.
I
Actually,
got the card right here.
Okay.
I was saving a background. I was
We
a
can
little
start it off
distracted.
with Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross.
Okay.
I don't know enough about Karrion Kross, so I'm going Zayn. I've only seen Karrion Kross do like one match, and I've seen promos from him.
All right. Well, I have some. I have a story here about Carrion, and it's a little bit interesting, I think.
Actually, I'm switching.
I'm seeing there's some people saying that there's no validity to this story at all, but there's been quite a
Uh-oh.
few different clips that I've
Uh-oh.
seen pop up of Karrion Kross not being able to take a flat back bump. He's in matches and he falls like
Can't do it.
goofy. It's very. He's not. Well, he's had some sort of shoulder injury, maybe.
And that's
Yeah.
why he's only cutting promos in the dark, so you can't see his sling.
No. Well, when he's in the match, like he had a match with AJ. You can look all this up on Twitter. I mean, he had a match with AJ Styles, and it was clunky, very clunky, and he wasn't taking any flat back bumps really. I mean, he did take one in the match, but
Usually an injury is able to be worked into the storyline, so it might just be he's not good at it.
well, this is a report coming in from Wade Keller of the Pro Wrestling Torch, who is a reputable source and been in the pro wrestling, journalism
people
game
can
for
be
quite a
wrong.
while. So I trust his word of mouth most of the time, and I think there's some validity to this, to where he's saying this is one of the reasons why Karrion hasn't been worked up
In a
higher into the main roster. Is that they're kind of the higher ups aren't really happy with this not being able to take or not willing to take a flat back bump.
Oh, he's getting stiff on purpose,
Like-
so nobody wants to do it with him.
No, he's not taking the bump, Dirt. He's not landing flat on his back. He won't land flat on his back.
Okay.
He
I get what you're
refuses.
saying.
He refuses.
Yeah,
like
he's
if he gets
not doing it.
clotheslined, he's gonna
Yeah,
fall
get him
like
outta
on his
here.
shoulder or something.
Get him out of here. And when I go to the circus, I want to see the clowns doing clown shit.
I mean, I'm not turning that hard on him, but I just don't know how much validity there is to the story.
Are you sure this isn't WWE like getting back at him for all that WrestleMania?
They could just
stuff?
be writing him into a hole because they talk shit about Logan Paul, their biggest sponsor.
You think this is
Well,
a
no,
plant? You think this is a plant?
No, because before leading up to WrestleMania, Karrion was upset and he did the interview where he was kind of like talking shit about the WWE. So this could be like WWE, like, well, you want to talk shit about us? Well, guess
Yeah,
what?
you don't have big enough pants to be talking shit
Yeah.
about
So
us.
they
you
told
can't
Wade
back
Keller to
up.
put out a report that
No.
he can't take a flat back bump.
Yeah, they like exposed his like. I mean, it could be true, but they're exposing him now. Like they're kind of like, all right, here, let's
They
plant this
purposely
out
put
there.
him in a match with a veteran, and then the match ended up looking bad. And the only person to blame is Karrion Kross.
Okay. That makes sense.
But I'm picking Karrion this, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm
this
going
is-
Zayn, but I could flip at the end of the episode. I'm still debating on who I want to go with. I'm going Zayn right now, though. Paul's also going Zayn.
Really? Okay, hold on. I'm drawing the lines, guys.
Now, I would like to see Sammy do anything different. Just anything different.
Yeah,
No,
we're gonna
it's not
get to
gonna be
something
anything.
else. Somebody else that needs to do something different.
No, Sammy's gonna do the same thing.
But I think
Always,
he's
yeah.
just stuck in a routine of like he's just been the same character for like what 7 years.
Yeah, the only reason why I see him getting a win in this, like saying he could get the win, it's just because
You
it's
think
Saudi
he's a?
Arabia.
Do you
It's in
think
front
he's
of
the jobber?
premium jobber.
He's just there as a bigger name to get the lower guy over.
Who?
Well, he's
Sammy?
also
Yeah.
No,
I think
no,
it's because
no.
this is religion. I think it's
Sammy
religion
is
and stuff.
Saudi Arabian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
Saudi
Is
Arabia.
he Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia?
Says
Yeah,
people.
he's Canadian and Saudi Arabian.
Oh, that would explain the Sammy with an I
Yeah,
and not a
Zayn.
Y.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's
I thought
Muslim.
Zane was because he's crazy and he comes out to ska music and he's zany.
No, that's why he got on this card. That's the only reason why he got on this card.
Yeah, I
Well,
get it.
it was
I
a
get
big
it.
issue for him
Oh,
for a while there.
you want
Nate,
the
are you picking
fans or
Cross
whatever
or
at
Zayn?
Yeah, cross.
Okay.
Hmm.
So 2 Zanes and 3 Crosses.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
I'm gonna go Cross. I'm gonna.
I feel like the
just
safe bet,
lock it in.
is Zayn, but I mean they had people lose in their hometowns, so
No, that's a rule actually. You're supposed to lose in your hometown.
this isn't his hometown, but these are his people.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. That's an actual thing in wrestling though. You usually lose at your hometown.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that happens. Yep.
So I'm gonna go Cross then.
Oh, you're changing yours now?
Oh,
Yep.
I just persuaded him out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Dirt always has the most
No.
cross outs, no pun intended.
Yeah, but I'm usually getting them right by the end of it.
You got to workshop it.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah. It's a work in progress.
What's the next one?
I'm just going in order where the quick hits gives me on WWE.com. It's
Yeah.
showing Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez street fight. I didn't know this was going up here, by the way.
I didn't either.
It's a tough call because they're equals, I would say. I mean, Rhea's a little better, but I would consider them equals.
I mean, you're picking
feel like-
Rhea Ripley. She's gonna win here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like Rhea is at a point now where she can actually help the people below her a little bit too. Like, not
mean,
pull the
yeah.
ladder up. I don't know.
I think it's going to be a Rhea, but Roxanne is going to be involved somehow because, of course, Twitter exposes
Ooh.
everything that's happening with the storyline. That
Yeah.
Roxanne Perez is going to she's taking Liv's place due to Liv's injury.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
I think Roxanne has a little.
So what if
placement to,
Roxanne
like,
came out here and helped her get the win over Rhea, and she was like, "Oh shit,
That's
girl!" Like,
yeah, that's the tricky thing. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say Rhea. Okay, I'm keeping Rhea. We're in Saudi Arabia.
I'm
They're
going
gonna send
Rhea.
the fans home happy.
Although Rhea, they might not like Rhea because of her butt. Have you ever thought of that?
But
They don't like Rhea. They like Rhea's butt.
no.
Her butt's not gonna be showing.
No. I'm saying in Saudi Arabia, they might not let her have her butt out, and that might affect her
They're not.
wrestling.
they're not.
Because we
They don't
all
let
know
anybody's
that
butt
Rhea,
out.
when Rhea gives herself a wedgie, she powers up. We all know that.
They're
No,
not.
it's
They're
when
not
she-
allowing any. It'll be an invisible one.
Yeah.
She'll just have to do it through the pants on the outside.
Yeah. Yep.
It is a weird thing that we changed. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that.
All right. So just so you guys know, Paul is the only one to differentiate between these matches so far, with his one Zayn pick.
No, I picked. Oh, yeah, I did switch, didn't I?
And
He's
then
doing
he also
Zayn
picked
over
Raquel,
Raquel.
so he has gone opposite of us.
Well,
And
I
that'll
haven't
be
picked
interesting.
that either. I haven't picked yet. I'm still kind of hemming and hawing on this one.
You picked Rhea. You said, yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
Rhea.
Rhea.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Rhea too. But I want Raquel to win a little bit. But I think it's
Yeah.
going to be Rhea.
Yeah.
I think Rhea's still got that
Want
uphill
and think are
thing
two
going.
different things. Yeah.
Rhea's still on the uphill on her roller coaster. She hasn't quite reached her peak yet.
It's Rhea. She's the big name. Give her the win.
She's
It's
the best
Raquel.
female wrestler. Say female. She's the best women's wrestler.
The only way I see them, like I said, the only way I see them giving this to Raquel is if they're trying to build up that Roxanne Raquel tag team
Yeah,
thing.
they got to make more beef for some more of these women. 'Cause, they can't all feud with Charlotte Flair.
Next up, we have for the United States Championship, Jacob Fatu versus Carlos Sakura.
Now this is
Sakura?
match of the night
Sokoa?
material, right?
Nate?
Sokoa? Yeah, that's
Solo
it.
Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, two massive, burly boys. Everything that Jey Uso wants to be. This is a phenomenal matchup. This is match of the night, and I honestly think it's a toss-up. You can't pick you just can't pick. Like, how do you pick in this?
I can pick.
Who are you picking? Who are you picking?
Jacob Fatu.
Oh man, he is over like Grover.
Yeah, there's
I
no
guess
reason
Fatu-
for
Fatu's the next big thing in
Solo's
wrestling.
funny.
Right now.
He's gonna be the next R-Truth if he ain't careful.
Yeah, those boys, they're brothers, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, no,
I
not
don't think
those two.
they're
They're
brothers.
cousins, but
They're cousins. Okay.
yeah.
I thought all the
And Paul's
Fatus
picking
were brothers.
Fatu here. Finally, we're in agreement here. And then, okay, so here's one that we didn't think. My brother is picking Solo.
Solo.
Solo to take the belt? That's crazy.
With the belt on Solo, is it Intercontinental or
It's
no,
the U.S. title, dude.
US?
I mean, it's not
US,
that crazy. It's the U.S. title, dude.
Yeah, but that belt fits both of them.
Yeah.
That's right where they're both at.
Fatu can move on to bigger and better things pretty easily.
I just think it's not open yet, so I feel like you gotta keep it low.
So
Yeah.
maybe they put the U.S. belt on Solo and let Fatu do a title run.
That's what I was saying.
can't-
Like, you can move him up quickly.
You can't.
You
I feel like
can't.
you have. I feel like
It's
you
too
can do
early.
it once John Cena leaves. Then we can kind of.
Oh,
Talking
yeah.
about, we have another
I
world
feel-
title right there behind Dirt. They got fucking Goldberg going for it. You're telling me that Jacob Fatu can't be put into a world title match? Yeah, right.
Dude,
He
Jacob
can, but
Fatu
they wouldn't
might
put it
save
on him.
Gunther.
Yeah, they
Gunther
would.
could be saved by Fatu.
Not this early.
Yeah, they would.
Imagine
No,
a
yeah.
imagine a Gunther and Fatu feud. That would be crazy.
I
Two
think
of the
nowadays
biggest-
they're definitely more likely to strike while the iron's hot. Look at Jey Uso, dude. That would not have happened under Vince.
I don't want to look at Jey Uso. Sick of that guy.
I was liking looking at him. I made a little short about it. I was liking looking at Jay more than I was Cody. Cody was pissing me off just because I was like, I don't know. He's just boring now. He's just a politician
I don't even.
Cody, bro. I'm tired of
I
his
don't
dumb
even
neck
see-
tattoo. I'm tired of his dumb.
He's not even. He's not even in character anymore.
Yeah,
He's
politician
literally
look.
just Dusty Rhodes' son at this point.
He's just Mayor
There's
Cody. He's
no-
like the mayor
yeah.
of WWE. I don't know. I don't. They
That'd be
need
cool
to
if
change
he-
up.
Heel Cody.
What if
Rhodes.
he wore the Homelander vest, but he went all Sting with it and did black and white instead of, you know what I mean? You know how Sting went black and white, and
Punisher?
he, like, yeah, no, not the. You remember when Sting was all colorful and like he was basically like
You
the
want Cody
Ultimate
to be a
Warrior,
ref?
and then like. No, and then Sting was like all goth all of a sudden, and he changed all his colors to black and white. You guys don't remember this? Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy. You're talking about Crow Sting.
Yeah, the one everybody remembers,
Yes.
at least our age anyway.
The Crow.
But before that, he was like this. He was pretty much the Ultimate Warrior.
Yes. Before that, he kind of just painted his face very colorful, and yes, was a big colorful baby face.
Mm-hmm. That's all I was saying. I
But,
think Cody could do something like that.
Sure. Cody has a
Yeah.
match. You guys want to talk about that one next?
I guess.
What is
Cody
that
Randy
match?
Orton.
Yep, Cody
Rhodes.
versus Randy.
Randy Orton.
And this could have been Randy versus Jay. Thank God it's not, right?
I'm glad it's Cody versus Randy because they're both pretty good wrestlers. Well,
This
Randy's
is-
a great wrestler.
This should be the main event here. But you guys got a prediction? You guys got a
Cody.
Oh, really?
Well, it's Cody because Cody is. They got to gear Cody up for the Cena fight that's going to be at the end of the Cena thing.
Yep,
So they got to
yep.
raise Cody's power level by showing that he can beat the Viper.
I think this is gonna be a
Randy
boring
Orton.
match. By the
He's
way,
gonna listen. Cody Rhodes is gonna beat the Legend Killer, and then in 2 or 3 weeks fight John Cena for the title and win the title. By the way, Cody
This is gonna
Rhodes is
be one-
coming home with that title.
this is gonna be one of those good technical matches that is boring. You know what I mean?
No, there's gonna be RKO's out of nowhere. It's gonna be a great match, dude.
Nate, you thinking this match will be boring is insane.
Not like that boring, but you know what I mean. Like it's technical. Like it's gonna be.
I think the
Like a lot
promo
of
package for
spots.
this
There's
match
gonna be a lot
will
of
be so
spots.
much so hyped that the
Yeah.
match is, but it'll be so hyped that the match could be a 3-star match and we'll think it's a 5 because the promo package was so damn good. These guys got so much history. They're gonna be showing clips of Cody Rhodes and Legacy. They're gonna be doing all that shit. And
They're also both really good wrestlers.
they're going to be showing Stardust getting RKO'd. They're going to be showing all that shit. And
He should go back to Stardust.
well, let's not go there. But Randy is definitely, I think, going to win this. I think this is Randy's. This is a crown for Randy. I mean, this is a deserving crown for the king that he is.
Randy's gonna win. No, he's not gonna win King of the Ring. Jey Uso's winning King of the Ring.
Jey Uso's already out of King of the Ring, Dirt. We're talking about the finals right now.
God, thank God he's out of the ring.
Where is Dirt at?
I didn't watch the semifinals. I didn't know nothing about nobody.
Yeah, Cody versus Randy is the final.
Oh, then it's Cody. Cody's King of the Ring. King Cody versus the last champion,
See,
John
this is
Cena.
exactly
That already
why I don't
sounds
think
great.
so. Because King Cody, if
King
that's,
Rhodes?
if that's the way they're going to turn him heel,
Hold on.
ugh, bro.
King-
Ugh.
Not King Cody, King Rhodes.
It's going to be King Cody, dude. You know the internet's
Literally,
not going to allow that.
The skull thing that he wears has a crown, so if it's
Oh, and he already has the skull thing. He could go goth real
Ugh,
quick.
Gross. It's gross. I want Randy to win so bad. I'm picking Randy. I don't care if I think that they're going to go with Cody. It's
Randy's
gross.
my favorite wrestler, but I'm still picking Cody for this one. I think Randy's doing the job here.
No, Randy won't do the job here. Cody will have no issue putting over his mentor, Randy Orton here. Giving Randy Orton the crown he deserves. Right?
Paul's also going with Randy. A reasonable man, Paul. Picking my favorite wrestler. You guys are at my heartstrings.
Nate, who did you pick?
He picked Cody. He's with me.
Boo.
And let me make sure. So
Me and Nate are thinking long term with this Cena feud.
Who did Jake?
no, I don't think this
He
match
picked
is
Cody
like
too. What the
boring. I don't think this match is boring. What I mean by that is like it's gonna be one of
It's
those
a lot of
matches where it's
spots.
like, yeah, it's a good one, but it's just like kind of like
Like a Randy
There's
most
gonna
Orton
be a
of
lot of
Cody's fight,
setup.
most of
There's gonna be a lot of
Cody's
setup.
matches.
Well,
You
most
think
of Randy's
gonna
matches.
expose you
Yeah,
think
they're
Randy's
gonna-
gonna expose the Gatorades again?
They're gonna start off by doing the hand grabbing, and they're gonna go behind.
Oh
each other.
yeah,
The
the
hand
traditional
grabbing?
wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know.
The
what
Oh,
test
you
of
know the
strength?
the
Yeah.
traditional grabbing where they're like first starting. I know what he's talking about.
A test of strength and a collar and elbow tie up.
Yes,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
you
yeah.
go.
A nice fisticuffs. A nice.
I swear
Rough and
these guys
tumble.
watch wrestling. I swear.
We do.
Do it.
No,
We
listen.
do watch it.
I'm more into the storyline than any of the technical wrestling. If I'm gonna be honest with myself, it's more about the drama for me.
You and Randy got the. I mean, you and Randy. You and Paul got the same.
Yeah, he's my
Favorite wrestler?
favorite. Yeah. Right now, I would say my favorite wrestler of all time.
Well, how is it not Randy?
Yeah, it's probably Randy Orton, the Viper.
Yeah, man, he's so awesome.
Yeah.
He's in my top 5 too. So, why not?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got that match covered. That went quicker than I thought. Let's get to there's an Asuka match on this. This is
Yeah,
the Queen of the
Asuka-
Ring. Let's do that one.
Asuka's my
Asuka,
favorite
Jade,
woman's wrestler.
Cargill.
I'm glad she's back. She's my favorite woman's wrestler. I like
This should have
her.
been Roxanne
whole
Perez. Should have
Well,
been
who's she fighting?
Roxanne.
Jade Cargill.
Yeah, it's Jade.
Jade's gonna win. Jade's gonna win because she's also on that uphill
I know
trajectory.
that you've got a nice thing here for Roxanne, but I don't know, dude. I haven't been seeing it in the past couple matches, and like the past, they've been clunky. And this one with Jade Cargill wasn't much better.
We knew it wasn't gonna be a good match. Though.
Yeah,
think Tiffany-
and I don't really know who to
Tiffany-
blame in that one, but also Roxanne being like the background to live, to like get live more over is I don't know. I don't think it's doing her any favors as a character really.
Yeah, they're gonna JD. They're gonna
JD McDonough her.
Yeah.
Gosh, I mean,
I think that's the treatment. She's gonna lose all these matches. She's gonna look good on them, but she's gonna lose most of them.
yeah, because
She's just kind of like that background character.
sure. When you think about it, the Judgment Day essentially is a bunch of background characters for Dominic and Liv. So
Yeah, and they're basically trying to be Lita and Edge, and I don't really like. I don't know. I don't really like
Yeah.
Dom. I think Dom should be a dork.
They're gonna have sex in the middle of the ring.
no,
No, we're past
What
that era.
episode of Netflix is that gonna be?
I mean, you could find worse than that on Netflix.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
No, I think Dom should be a dork when it comes to girls. Like the dude's like eating
He
chicken
is.
tenders.
He's not being Edge at all.
No, he's a Mr. Cool guy. He's Eddie Guerrero's son.
He's not Mr. Cool. He's saying he only eats he's literally being a little twerp.
He is
all
a little
the
twerp.
time, and like people are just mad at him because he's getting the girls. People are mad at him because he's getting the girls. He's a little twerp. You know what I'm saying? Rhea, Roxanne, Liv, all the girls. They're going for Dom, dude, because he is the Latino heat now.
My pick for this is Jade. Unfortunately,
Jade
I
Cargill.
think
Yeah, Jade Cargill.
she didn't win last year. I think they gave it to her this year.
Ugh.
Yeah, Jade Cargill, Queen of the Ring, Jade. Come on. She's
And they're
a
trying to
freaking
build her up.
superhero.
Unfortunately,
She's got those abs to match the crown.
I hate this
Although
match.
Queen Asuka. Queen Asuka's good too.
Ugh, no, it's not.
Asuka's my favorite women's wrestler right now.
I mean, I like Asuka, but not
wait.
Queen Asuka is going to be a detriment to her character, and it's not good. She's already got all the face paint. She needs to go back to hard hitting Asuka, and I don't know what this new iteration of her is, where she's coming back and doing Naomi's finisher, but with the opponents on their knees. It's a lot softer version of Naomi's finisher. It's kind of like the hip attack. She always used to hit people with hip attacks, but now it's her finisher, and I don't know what the deal is with that. It's soft. Yeah.
You talking about Jade?
No, I'm talking about Asuka. And then
Oh,
I like Asuka, but that new
I
finisher
think she's
is
a great character. I think her character's cool.
And I mean, both of these are cool characters, essentially. You know what I'm saying? This is
All I care about is the
Jade's
drama.
Storm from X-Men.
No, I think both of them could look cool with the ring, the Queen of the Ring.
Dude,
I just think it's Jade.
Speaking of
Jade,
butts
though.
being out, Jade's butt was completely out, dude. That thing's pretty much like, she might as well just like have a hole there, and her whole butt should be out, right?
Well, I hate to break it to you, but there is a hole there.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I think she might be in
No,
life-size
that's
action
not
figure.
actually. That's not actually their butts though. They're wearing they're wearing tights that are the same.
Yeah.
If you ever look at Charlotte wrestle, she wears like off-colored tights, and you can clearly see that they're tights on. They're all wearing those tights. Though. They're like
Pantyhose.
they get them from Dolly Parton. Yeah, well, Dolly Parton wears a tight suit that goes over her whole body, and it's like the same concept. It just hides your skin, and it also makes it so you're not cold while you're out there looking naked, and you're not actually naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really, yeah.
Yeah. I
Anytime
know.
you see a butt in WWE, it's not actually a butt.
That's not true.
That's not true because there's definitely raw
there is.
butt out there. There's
You see a
definitely
lot
raw
of
butt out
butts.
there.
there is some raw butt.
There is some raw butt out there.
Yep. Okay, so Dirt, you've got Jade or Asuka.
We got Jade.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I don't like this match
unfortunately.
really, like you said.
I don't
No, I
like
like
this
the
at
matchup.
all.
I think
I don't
it's
like
great. I like it.
making Jade the queen of wrestling in the ring is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
But
she has
imagine Naomi's reaction to this. This is
My
all,
brother
this
picked
is all
Asuka.
story
Dude.
all
My
over.
brother picked Asuka.
and that's crazy for him to pick.
I
Asuka
hope it's
over
Asuka.
Jade.
I hope it's Asuka.
He's a Jade fan too.
I think he's swaying my way a little bit though. I was too at first, and then I don't know. She's been in the wrestling
looks
biz
cool.
for
She's
a
always
minute
just like-
now, and the wrestling isn't any better. She has to be carried
like-
by her opponent all the time.
Yeah, she hasn't
Look, I
done
got
shit. So let's put a crown on her and make her bigger. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
Oh,
so she
damn,
can
Cat.
come out and pose with it some more. Like, I want to see Jade Cargill pose some more. Like, I mean, that's
Yeah,
all
I
her
got some
Instagram
Jade.
is just poses. Like, I wish I showed her like trading or doing some
Look, I'm Jade
wrestling
Cargo.
moves.
I'm Jade Cargo.
You just put on sunglasses.
You look more
Yeah,
like
I'm crossing my arms and my legs are wide open. My abs are out.
you look more like Edge from the.
Can we get a stand-up job with that?
I do actually look like Edge with that face.
Yeah. Is there a cat on your lap? That's a cat tail.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
No,
cat.
that's-
Dude, because there's two
it's Dirt's
dogs
hair.
downstairs.
You can move it.
Oh yeah, it's my hair.
This is hair bone.
No, this is toast.
And then Paul picked Jade. Okay, we got Jades across the board except for my brother.
Dang.
All right, let's go for the last one here.
Last one, John Cena, CM Punk.
Well, what about the
No,
Goldberg
there's
match?
two.
Is
There's
that
two.
happening?
Okay,
Oh
there's
yeah,
two.
there is. There is two. Oh, they're not showing.
Goldberg Gunther.
Wow, WWE, update your freaking website.
Goldberg
Dude,
Yeah,
their website
versus
sucks.
Gunther.
Every time I go to their website, I'm like, oh yeah, I could just go to Bleacher Report.
All
Yeah,
right,
Gunther
so
and Goldberg.
who do you
It's
got for
Gunther,
this
right?
and why?
Gunther.
Gunther
I
went in
mean,
hot
I
into
could.
this match, though. He went in hot. He had the one-up promo here on Raw. I mean, this guy was getting babyface cheers to what he was
Yeah,
saying about
Gunther.
Goldberg. This guy paused a few times during this promo to let the crowd start chanting Goldberg, and they did not.
Yeah, they had to sign up and they're like, please chat.
Dude, they didn't give a fuck about Goldberg, dude. I don't think anyone does. I don't think anyone
No,
gives a
there's
shit.
people in our chat who give a shit. There's people in our chat who give a shit. But
I'm
I'm
just
with you. I
trolling.
think
See,
no, I think some wrestlers need to take the Dave Batista route and realize that they're past their prime. Because when Batista came back, he came back in a meaningful way, and then he realized, oh, I can't do this anymore, and he's destroying his character.
Mm-hmm.
Like the legacy of what he was is just like now he's just this old fart who gets jobbed.
Yeah, that's no good.
No,
That's not the case with Goldberg, though. Goldberg comes in and ruins
he wants the
people.
title.
Let's not forget what Goldberg did to The Fiend, okay? The Fiend was hot as ever. They had just put the title on The
Scott's
Fiend.
on?
Nobody thought that was going to happen. Goldberg shows up in Saudi Arabia against The Fiend, and it was one of the worst matches in history.
You
One of
think
the
the
worst pay-per-views
Saudis,
in history.
the Saudis just like Goldberg? Is that what it
The
is?
Saudis don't have like the access to the major,
So you could just see
YouTube and
Attitude
stuff
Era
like that.
Goldberg.
Yeah, dude, they got like old DVDs and shit.
They're like, put Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage in a match.
Yes, dude, that's why when they had like the first Saudi show, it's called like
Well, then
Super
why don't they
Showdown. It
just
was like
have-
Shawn. They brought back bald Shawn Michaels to go out there and
Why don't they just have their own wrestling federation that's like the Pee Wee League 80s wrestling that we used to have?
They probably will eventually.
Why do we have to share our shit with the I don't know.
They created their own they're creating their own boxing thing.
but
random
Goldberg.
fact.
I don't think he's got a chance in hell here.
No chance in hell.
I'm going with
He's
Gunther.
gonna put on. He's gonna put on an exciting match to make it look like he's gonna win.
I
but it's
think
gonna be
Gunther. I think WWE
An
did
exciting
Gunther real
3 minutes.
dirty. I think
Yeah.
they did Gunther real dirty by putting the belt on Uso, and then Jay just did nothing with it for the 50 days he had it. It was just a whole nothing burger from Jay.
No, it was just a
They
bunch
should
of
have just put it
entrances.
on.
That's
Yeah,
what
they
I
should've
remember
just
from
put
it.
it on
I remember Jay coming
Gunther-
out and doing his entrance and then being
Look,
like,
if
hold on,
Gunther
let's
was
do that
on-
entrance one more time.
If Gunther was already on his second month of his title reign, it would be so much better than what Jay Uso did.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I get what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying. If he had held it through Mania and
If he was the one who got it instead of Jay, because Jay is not a main event kind of guy.
yeah,
Given his name.
if that was the case, now we would really be worried about like, oh shit, is Goldberg really going to be the one to take
Yeah,
this off
and
of
the stakes
Gunther?
would be higher. Yeah, the stakes
Yeah,
would be higher. 'Cause
true.
We've had it for
You've got a solid
for a
point.
while.
Yeah.
Mm.
You've got
I mean,
a solid point here. It does do detriment
it
to
could. They could put it on him for the night.
the stakes of this match. Oh god, dude, I will
I feel like
puke.
I feel like this match is another Pat McAfee type of match.
Yeah. This is just a cash grab for the crowd they're in right now.
Which is
Give
ridiculous because
Gunther-
this is literally
Yeah.
like the best like wrestler all around, like actual professional wrestler.
Talking about Gunther?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a
But
beast.
do you agree, Josh? Like this is kind of another
Yes,
one of those
this
type of matches.
Yes, this is a gimmick. This is a draw. This is a what you call
Anytime they bring back a wrestler like this where they were like a big name, it's always a gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I saw Goldberg's little interview where he was like, they bleeped him out or whatever. He's like, I'm gonna fuck up Gunther. It's like, really, dude?
Yeah,
It looks
'cause
like
he's
you
used to
fucked
that
up
attitude.
your knee on the way out of the ring the other night on Monday Night Raw. It looked like you could barely make it to the ring wearing those tight-ass jeans, those tight-ass teenage boy jeans from Hollister. You're
Oh,
wearing,
no.
whatever the fuck. Like,
Tight jeans are out, buddy. You look like an old man wearing tight jeans.
bro, he looks like an old man regardless, dude.
Dude, I'm wearing a size 42 right now. I'm a 36.
Dude, you know when you become like an old man and your ears start getting real big and like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dude, have you seen my ears?
What? Not now,
Have you-
dude. Like when you're like, when you get old. Like look at those ears on Goldberg, my man. Like that dude is gonna have some massive old man ears. Like look at those things. Gunther will too, but
My eyebrows are already
Goldberg's
massive. Look at
already
these
there.
things. I already got the old man brows.
This match is gonna suck. It's gonna blow ass. It's a waste of Gunther's time, and I hope he wins.
They should have done Gunther versus Randy. That would have been a better match.
Well,
Like
they,
switch.
They did it last
Okay,
time.
so
Last King of the
have
Ring.
Goldberg
They
fight
have done
Cody
that.
Rhodes. Have Goldberg fight Cody Rhodes. That would have been a better match, and then have Randy fight Goldberg. Or sorry, have Randy fight Gunther for the belt. That would have been a
so
better card.
Goldberg would have been the king of the ring.
Oh, you're
mean-
right. I forgot that this was King of the Ring. Never mind.
I mean,
never mind.
they could have sold Randy v Gunther too in Saudi Arabia. I think that would have sold.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of already rehashed it after that, but
Sure, and
I
then
think that's a
mean-
better matchup, though. I think Randy versus Gunther is a better. If you're gonna have a legend fight Gunther, have it be the one legend on the roster.
yeah, well, there's enough bozos out there who are like Goldberg. You know, they're still farting around.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they haven't watched wrestling since Goldberg was around. And so they're like, oh, Goldberg's coming back. Oh, that's a real wrestler. I remember when he would spear, you know, like he went undefeated.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, that's
They're the same people who think Michael Jordan's the GOAT.
well,
It's
Lord.
LeBron James.
We're
I
gonna
just
have
wanted
that.
to open that can of. I didn't want to. I
yeah,
opened
you
a can
shouldn't
of
open that
worms,
can of worms,
boy.
man.
That's a crazy
It's the
worm.
truth, though, dude. And Caitlin Clark is the LeBron James of the NBA right now.
No,
dude. She's
Steph
about to
Curry,
be it.
dude. She's the
No,
Stephen
Caitlin
Curry.
Clark- No, oh, I get what you're saying. The shooter, yeah.
Yeah, she
She's
shoots
not really-
crazy deep.
So Angel Reese does the rebounding stuff, but she
Angel
does that.
Reese is buns.
The only clips
does
I
a-
see of Caitlyn
she
Clark
does
are
a
her
knee
getting in
down.
fights.
Dude, she has
Yeah.
to play against people who are literally shoving, like they foul her. She's playing a whole different game than everybody else. Everybody's pushing her around, and she's still making these half court. Dude, she's a beast.
Is she? I don't know. I don't pay attention to
And
basketball.
No, she's legitimately like the best basketball player to ever play in the WNBA.
And the reason these people do it to her is because there's 50-year-old men in the crowd yelling racist slurs to them.
Oh yeah,
what they
yeah,
play. That's
yeah,
what they play.
yeah. The worst people are WNBA fans. The worst
What?
people.
Just a bunch of
Yeah,
old men
really-
watching
yeah.
women play basketball.
They treat it like a gladiator thing.
What the fuck?
It's the
Yeah.
worst people who are WNBA fans.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
It sounds terrible.
Back to wrestling.
Back to wrestling.
Golly, God.
Gunther, you could say that Gunther's the Caitlin Clark of wrestling.
No.
I just want to see Gunther put Goldberg in a sleeper hold. Which, by the way,
I
have
hate
you
it.
did you see that? Jay's doing it now. Like he's
Yes.
added to his.
Jay's
group
just
chat.
stealing.
Stop.
Jay can't come up with anything original. He has to do botched versions of everybody
Jay,
else's.
dude, this is a freaking rest hold, my man. This is a rest hold. I'm not popping for Jay Uso locking in a really loose rest hold.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't like
You
his.
saw that on
Bent
Cody?
knee,
That was
I didn't
bad.
like his bent knee super kick either. I thought that was bad. I thought his 90-degree bend spear was bad. Like,
Oh,
why does
yeah.
he look like this? Why does he look like this while he's spearing? You know what I'm saying?
His spears are bad.
You gotta be like flat, boy, in the air. Why
Speaking
are
of-
your legs still on the ground?
Speaking of spears, though, that one from
like,
Braun. I know I've been saying this every week, but that one from
Oh,
Braun to
shit.
Penta was great.
One of the best. One of the best. I mean, I don't like
Best spear in
Roman,
the
but I
game.
think Roman's got the best spear in the game. I don't much like Roman, but I love that move.
CM
Roman has the
Punk.
best one?
I don't think Roman's got the best one. No, it's Braun.
I don't think so. It's definitely Braun.
Whoa, okay.
I think it's
Okay.
brutal, dude. Braun
Yeah,
runs
yeah,
the
yeah.
ropes before he does it. Roman just goes ooh ah.
Which is
Yeah,
which
I don't
is-
like Roman's taunts. I think Roman's taunts are what turn me off of him the most.
But
I
Roman's
don't like the
ooh ah.
shotgun arm. The shotgun arm thing takes me out, and then the ooh-ah takes me out. I
I feel
think
like
that's
if
what
you-
initially turned me off of Roman when he's in the Shield was the shotgun arm.
I feel like Josh, you'll have more respect for the ooh ah if you did it live, like the yeet. Like if you go and do that with
I've
the
seen it live,
crowd,
man.
like the ooh ah.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
it's
don't
way
mind
better
it
live,
as
like
much
when you're
as
in
the
part.
yeet-
Like,
the
when
yeet
you're
Roman
part of
Reigns
it.
cut me off in traffic once. Okay.
That's
Oh, yeah,
true.
you did say that. You had said that.
True. You should call him out on Twitter.
We did.
Is it?
Like,
We did it when
like,
it
hey,
happened.
buddy. Hey,
What's
buddy,
his
you
real,
remember
what's his real name? Isn't it like Joe or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
is
Joe. He comes over for Thanksgiving every
Joe
year.
Fatu. Is it Joe Fatu?
No.
Joe
No.
That's a reasonable guess. They're all Fatus at this point.
Pretty much, yeah.
CM Punk versus John Cena.
CM Punk.
Ooh.
I know the result. I know it's Cena, but I'm picking.
Why would you
Punk.
Oh,
pick against the result you know? It's supposed to be a guess to know, Nate, not a guess to
Well, hold
want.
on. You think this is
Loyalty.
finally? You think this is finally the wrench they're gonna throw in and be like,
Loyalty.
we got you.
Loyalty
fighting
for a
for
guy
it?
who has none? That makes no sense.
Are we fighting for the belt on this one?
Yeah.
Yes, this is John
But-
Cena. You think John Cena, you think he's not making it to his countdown here? I don't think so.
No, because
No.
the belt is gonna end up on Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
I
it's
already
definitely Cena,
know.
but I'm picking CM Punk. I'm sorry.
And there's gonna be put on a caveat for mine: truth shenanigans.
I mean, they're most likely.
Wait,
yeah.
what's yours? Cena? Dirt?
All right. No. Yes, it's Cena and put Ron Killings shenanigans.
Well, why would Ron Killings have him win?
No. Cody.
Like
He's gonna help Cody win.
He's gonna try
Right?
to
He's gonna
come out.
help Cody, but he's gonna
CM
help
Punk.
Cody. There's gonna be
Cody?
shenanigans at some point.
What?
CM Punk.
Are you not
It's CM
following?
Punk versus John Cena.
Oh yeah. Either way, whoever it is, whoever's in the ring.
I'm confused at this whole thing.
All right, listen. Santino Morello is gonna get helped out by Cody.
And his daughter's gonna come out with him.
No.
Yeah, no. I mixed up who was in the ring. They both start with a
Santino
C.
Morello's daughter.
CM Punk is gonna get assisted by Ron Killings, but it's gonna backfire. Maybe even end in a DQ.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I didn't mean Cody Rhodes.
All right, I'm picking Cena, of course, and my brother, of course, is picking Cena.
Nate's just throwing it.
Nate is throwing it here for
Yeah.
all for CM Punk, a man who has no loyalty to Nate.
No
Would
loyalty.
hate Nate.
Guy's got a damn
Probably.
Pepsi tattoo on he's Pepsi Paul. Who calls him Pepsi Paul? Who is that guy? That vampire dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You know the vampire guy? Yeah, he calls him Pepsi Paul.
yeah.
Who is that guy?
I don't know who that. I forget his name for some reason. I know
He's
talking about.
he's a great character. He has a nickname for everybody, and it's just like their regular name, and then just like a thing.
Danhausen. God.
Is that it?
Yeah, Danhausen.
Yeah. He plays like a Dracula character, and he calls CM
Yeah.
Punk Pepsi Paul.
Oh yes, Pepsi Paul. Yeah.
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 No, he's great. I like him. Get him in the WWE.
No, Pepsi
Today.
Phil. That's what he calls him. Pepsi. His name's Phil. First of all,
Oh, is it Phil?
Pepsi
Yeah.
I was like Pepsi Paul. What was that? Triple H. He's joined the Pepsi crew.
Yeah, it is
Back.
Pepsi Phil.
Well, there you go, guys. That's our Night of Champions predictions locked and in the bank. Paul also picked Cena, by the way, so it's a Cena across the board, except for you there, Nate, who is showing a badge of honor in the CM Punk department for some reason. I don't know why, dude. It's okay for him to lose, dude. Sometimes it's good for him to lose. Sometimes it's better for the storyline.
I know. I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna lose, but I'm still gonna pick him.
you guys know that-
Yeah, but this would ruin his CM Punk. You want CM Punk's big win, Nate, to be in Saudi Arabia?
Mm.
Yeah,
Did you
actually,
guys know
that'd be
that
kind
CM
of good.
Punk quit drinking Pepsi 10 years ago.
Yeah, he drinks Diet Coke.
Yeah, what the hell? He doesn't have. He needs to change. Get that tat. Listen, as a Pep boy, as an ex-Pep boy,
Yeah.
you got to get that tattoo.
There's
removed.
a famous scene where CM Punk was hurt and he was having to do commentary for a while, and
He was drinking Pepsis.
no, John Cena spilt his Diet Coke and he screamed it on commentary. He's like, "You spilt my Diet Coke, John! You spilt
that's
my
right up
Diet
there.
Coke."
I like that sound. That's right up there with "Don't touch my mailbox."
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good sound.
No, one time AJ Styles was at his house and there was a wrestler outside and he was like, "Hey, don't touch
It
my
was Samoa
mailbox."
Joe.
Yeah, Samoa Joe was messing with his mail, and AJ Styles comes out and he's like, "Hey, don't touch my mailbox."
He wasn't messing with his mail. He just like went. He was walking up to his house and he like stopped to talk to the camera in front of his mailbox, and they showed a shot of AJ in the ring, and he goes, "Hey, that's my mailbox." Like, that's what you're concerned about, AJ? He's like, he better not be going through my mail.
Yeah.
Like he's getting ready to go into your house and beat the shit out of your family. It's Samoa Joe.
Hey, leave my mailbox alone.
That's funny.
Paul's off to bed. He says it's 4:24 a.m. there. It is tomorrow where Paul's at. So,
Up for the whole show. You should just stay up for the rest of the show. That's like
Yeah,
a
once
few more
it's
minutes.
4 in the morning, you might as well just stay up for the rest of
yeah,
the
just
day.
put it on mute. Just continue your day.
Yeah, get
Oh,
you a
yeah.
cup of tea and then.
Paul,
Yeah.
Paul, I'm gonna send you on a mission. Go to your local Best Buy and go to the refrigerator section. Put our show on all the refrigerator TVs, please.
There you go.
Yeah.
The only thing we didn't get to in the docket here tonight, guys, is Evolution 2. And Nate, you had a little thought on that. You sent me a little something about Vicky Guerrero.
Dude, I think it's real. It's real because when I googled WWE earlier.
You think it's
she
real?
popped-
Dude, she's one of my favorite managers. I love Vicky. Say what you will. I think she's funny.
It popped up in like one of the articles.
Vicky's got some questionable tactics outside of the wrestling business, but I guess inside, just as a character all around, I liked Vicky too. I enjoyed her excuse me character and all
I got
that.
a bunch of articles from 5 hours ago that say Vicky's coming back.
Yep, 411 Mania reports Vicky Guerrero.
I'm gonna pop so hard as soon as she comes out and goes, "Excuse me."
Well, dude, she's gonna come back and manage her stepson, Dominic.
Yep. Do you think she's gonna be the evil stepmom to Dom? Because Dom is the spitting image of Eddie, and she can't handle it. I can already write this.
They actually get together. She's the next girl.
Oh God, that's sick. Actually,
Nate, you're gonna get a job here soon from WWE.
That's actually like some old WWE storyline. I mean, they could do that.
Oh, if Vince McMahon was there, he was leading there. You know, he was definitely gonna.
Vince was there.
She's gonna do the classic. She's gonna be in the WWE locker room in a washer machine, and she's gonna get stuck. And Dominic walks in.
Oh no!
And then she's gonna take a shit on Dominic's chest.
Yeah.
And she's gonna say, "Excuse me."
Y'all brought our truth back.
Excuse me was the funny. That's the funniest excuse.
Oh man.
That's gonna be a comic. Someone's gonna draw that.
No, dude, we need to get Vicky versus Paul. Get these managers. We need to spice up Paul. Vicky needs to be in charge of Judgment Day. Paul in charge of what is it? Seth's ballsack. What did we agree?
Oh yeah. I should say the Rollins regime.
Yeah, I like the conglomerate. But either way, we need to get Vicky with Judgment Day, get her managing that shit show. And then we need to get Paul back into the limelight and managing that shit show. There's two different shit show factions going on right now. That could be great if they just feuded with each other.
I think Vicky managing the whole team is definitely a better option. Getting her in there for the Judgment Day and kind of being the driving force, the driving voice behind the group.
She has the best chops on the mic out of all.
Yeah.
Judgment Day kind of has some weird, like Liv Morgan's acting isn't that great.
Yeah, I mean her.
She talks like she's reading her lines.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean,
Like,
she does better than most.
Yeah. Like I think there's some definitely worse actors that are just like.
I think
very...
Raquel is amazing. I like Raquel Rodriguez a lot. Yeah. So,
Rodriguez.
Yeah, I think she's a boss, and that's a future women's world champ. Should be.
Nobody's the boss like the GOAT. The boss.
Who's the boss? Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks. That's my favorite women's wrestler.
Well,
Fuck
not
off,
anymore.
Sasha Banks, all the way. That's my favorite of all time. 3 different
women's wrestlers here today.
Listen, I'm trying to just listen. I'm a voice for the women. Okay, I'm what you call a feminist.
Voice for the voiceless.
And Sasha Banks is the best female wrestler. Best women's wrestler of all time. Thought that's a slip up. Didn't mean to call them a female. Immediately just started saying the word female.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm an ally of women everywhere. No, you can't say that anymore. It's basically saying the word bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the best bitch wrestler. Jesus.
That's basically what I accidentally just said. Yeah.
We froze. That's okay.
No, I think Sasha Banks is. I'm not even kidding. That's my favorite women's wrestler.
I mean, she was when she was around. I think her run here in AEW has tainted the legacy a little bit. In my
Now
opinion.
she's Michelle Monet.
Unfortunately, that's how it feels for me a little bit with some of these wrestlers that go over there. Is it feels tainted? It's like, oh, they're over there. Damn it.
Yeah, but I don't follow over there. She could come back as Sasha Banks tomorrow, and I'd be like,
Yeah,
oh, it's
I
Sasha
agree.
Banks.
I agree that there's no
It's also
there's
not
no
the same
stink that
character.
sticks. There's no stink that sticks.
Like, I don't think what is it? What is Edge's name right now?
Cope.
Yeah, I don't think Cope and Edge are the same character. I don't like associate that together. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
Michelle
try not
Monet.
to.
I don't think Michelle Monet and Sasha Banks are the same person.
Michelle
it's two
Monet?
different.
I think it's Mercedes.
What's her name? Mercedes Monet. I don't think she's the same person as Sasha Banks.
No.
Like I don't. It's just a different character they're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Same thing with like Matt Hardy and Willow. I think those are two
You mean
separate
Jeff
things.
Hardy?
Whichever one did Willow. Remember Willow?
I remember Willow. Nate didn't even know about
You sure that
Willow.
wasn't? You sure that wasn't
Yeah.
Matt? I thought that was Matt.
No, it was Jeff. We went over this not so long ago. He just did something with him, not too.
Yeah, I
on
know.
TNA.
Dude, they should do Willow versus Bo Dallas.
No. They should, I don't know. Defunct the Wyatt Six. Just do it. Just get.
Wait, were they on
Yeah,
SmackDown?
yeah,
Were they on SmackDown last
Let's
week?
rip the Band-Aid off. Like, yeah, but it was bad, dude. We talked about it last week. Remember?
Yeah,
They were on the week before, and it was rough.
it was the week before. Yeah, so they weren't on last week.
No. So, I mean, yikes, yikes.
Yikes!
Yikes! No, I want to
Jake-
see some monsters fighting each other.
I mean, yeah, that would have been great if you could have got Willow versus the Fiend, the dream match everyone was clamoring for.
Well, it would be a good match. It's Jeff Hardy versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Jeff Hardy freaking.
I much
Swanton
prefer
bomb,
Bray
triple
Wyatt
axel.
over the Fiend, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, I think that's it, guys. That's it for the show tonight, man. We did it. We've done it. It's
Ooh
done.
ah.
That's right. Nate, Dirt, Josh, all here for Pro Wrestling Sauce. We did it. Night of Champions predictions. We're here every Wednesday at 10:15 right here at the Superhouse Extra YouTube channel. Like, subscribe. Find us on all your podcast streaming platforms. And tell a friend. Tell them to like and subscribe and to find us on podcast streaming platforms. And then
Do what Dirt said.
And then tell them to not mess with your
Oh, yeah.
mailbox.
Go to your local TV store and put our show on every TV. We need
Yes.
the numbers.
Yeah.
And every
Numbers.
refrigerator.
Yep.
And every refrigerator.
Yep.
Because there's that now.
iPad.
Go to your sister's house.
Yep.
Go to your sister's house and subscribe to our channel on her YouTube account.
Yep.
Yep.
Log on to their
Why not?
TV, whatever
All-
it is. Yep.
All next time you're at your cousin's house,
Yep.
subscribe.
Paul went to bed.
Sneak
into
I think.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Start them off with a gas video, a hot gas video, and then take them from there.
Don't take them back that far. I don't think
When was the last hot gas video?
it's like 3 years, 2 years.
Because my sunburn's itching.
So taste testing. It's
Oh yeah, go way back.
blindfolded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch Nate barf cinnamon.
Yeah, do a cinnamon challenge.
Surprise cinnamon challenge. That shit was funny. No one's done that since. No, I never seen anyone do a surprise one.
No, I
Here's the
defeated it. I
I'm getting a
buried it.
thumbnail for you.
That's the what?
Bald AJ Styles.
Dude, that'll get fucking people to click through. People are
Just
gonna click through. They're like, "What? What happened to AJ Styles?"
Just imagine that face saying, "Don't touch my mailbox." That's the face he made when he said, "Don't touch his mailbox."
Yeah. No, he was dead
AJ loses
serious.
all his hair from stressing out about his mail.
Yeah, but
It's like people keep tampering with my mail. I don't know.
They
That's
don't
that's
want-
against the
no.
law. You know that, right? That's
They
against the
don't
law.
want it, man. That's a federal crime. You're going to jail. You're going to prison, buddy.
Yeah, they're going to prison. I was just like,
Those are my letters.
you don't mess with this redneck.
Yeah. My pen pal is expected soon.
Yeah.
And if I don't get that letter, I don't know what I'll do with myself.
I've been talking to him since I was 6.
Yeah, he's just getting out of jail soon. I need that news.
He's 98.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here, guys. We'll see you guys all next week. Bye.
Did an honorary fart for Jake. Jake's not here, so
He needs that.
Fraud.
there needs to be at least 2 farts in each episode.
You gotta have the